This is a review of an X700 light I got from Military Supply USA, and its purchase price was $56. Says it's a 700 lumen light. It is zoom focused by pulling on this, so you can quickly zoom focus it. Comes with an extension tube for an 1850 battery, and it also comes with an AAA battery carrier for 3 batteries. And I also bought another flashlight off of Amazon. This one is a APG 1500. It says it's a 1500 lumen. Of course, on the package it says it's a 2500 lumen, so either way, it's the exact same light as this one. You can see the LEDs are identical. It's got the dull reflector in it, but instead of $56, I paid $10.90, so you can tell that there's no difference in these two outside of the silk screening on it. And I'll show you the light pattern is the same. Okay, here I'm going to compare the X700 to the 1500 lumen, plus 2 other flashlights. One's a Vizeri VZ230, and the other one's a VZ460. So I'll turn out the lights and show you the different lighting patterns and how they compare. First up is the X700. There you can see its widest beam. It does have a nice lighting pattern without any rings around it, until you go down to the zoom, and then most of them have some sort of rings. Here's compared to the 1500 lumen. It says ultrafire, but we're calling it the APG 50 or 1500, and you can see it's exactly the same lighting pattern as they're both the same brightness, so definitely not 1500, and I can pretty much prove this isn't 700 lumens either. But in the wider beam, the one difference is this one's got a slightly, a ring around it. Now here's the VZ460, which is only 460 lumens, which you notice pretty much covers up the beams on these two, and is quite a bit larger. And then here's a VZ230, which is actually, it's a smaller beam, but it's brighter than all of them actually. Technically, yeah, you can even see it inside the 460 just because it's focused down so tight. But it's half the size of the VZ460. So these are definitely not what they rate them in to be. One other thing about the way these zoom is they're easy to bump. So while it's tactical, if you're putting this on a rifle or something like that and you accidentally bumped it, it changes the zoom rather quickly, which, some cases that's good, but if you want it to stay fixed and you bump it, it doesn't. Whereas this VZ230 or 460, you have to turn it, which is slower, but you bump it, it stays put, and it has, in fact, you can set it precisely where you want it every time, and it stays put. One thing to note about the quality of these is is the reflector in them. Normally when you see an expensive light, you're going to find a mirrored reflector in it instead of, I guess that might be aluminum or plastic. It looks like it might be aluminum, but it's not mirrored, whereas the Vizeri flashlight has a mirrored finish, which is going to make it much brighter. So in summary, I really don't believe the X700 is worth the $56 they're charging, but if you like this kind of light, I would just go to Amazon and you can find it there for $11, so much better deal there. Plus, you do not want to get on these X700 emailing lists because they will spam the heck out of you. And you cannot get off either. Their unsubscribe function does nothing. And they'll send at least 1 or 2 emails a day. It's the same email over and over again. So, I would not recommend this product at all.